Norv, how have you seen over the first 9 games of the year? Have you seen teams kind of come out early against a quarterback with as many skill sets as Cam Newton?
It varies. It depends on obviously the team we're playing, what they like to do. It's been a good mix. The biggest thing I think what happened to us last week is they were committed to not letting Cam run the ball. And I expect to see that in the future.
Other than that, what are you expecting from Detroit's defense, and where can you kind of make a little bit of hay offensively?
Detroit, you look at them, they've had an up and down year. They've been up and down on defense. They've had some outstanding games. They did a really nice job on Miami, on Green Bay, on New England, and then last week they gave up a lot of big plays in the passing game. We have to keep our balance. We have to be able to run the football. We have to get our option game going, our zone read game going, and then we have to make plays in the passing game.
Do you think other teams in the next few games are going to try to play Cam the way that Pittsburgh did?
I don't know. It's always hard because Pittsburgh has a unique skill set, and they're a 34 defense, and they're very athletic, very physical on the edge. My experience is when teams try to adopt or emulate another team, it's a struggle for them. So I expect Detroit to do the things they've done. They're a very good front. They've played good against the run. I don't expect them to change a great deal.
Norv, how does weather like this impact your preparation for a team? Is it a disadvantage for you guys?
Our guys are so flexible and they're used to doing it because they've had this situation in the past. It's a little frustrating for me because you want to get out and you want to practice and you want to get all the timing, but it looks like we'll get a good practice in tomorrow. We had good practices on Tuesday and Wednesday. So tomorrow the weather looks like it's going to be good, and we'll get a good Friday practice, which will be great for us.
You utilize these days as maybe implementing concepts and what you want to do, and then when you get the break in the weather to see how it looks.
Well, it's the game plan is in, and obviously we installed that on Tuesday. We did practice Tuesday and Wednesday. So a lot of it's review, a lot of it's the specific situations. We spent a lot of time on the red zone today, and we'll get to practice it tomorrow.
It was kind of on the same lines as the weather. Is there any sort of change in a scheme when you're playing indoors in a dome on turf versus outdoors on grass?
I don't think there's a change in the scheme, but I think it should suit our guys. We've got great quickness. We've got guys with great change of direction, so I think we should play real fast, and, I expect our guys to play real fast.
And being a fast team on a fast track, it seems like that would be nightmarish for a defense that maybe doesn't see it that often.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we all see good teams, but it should be good for our guys. We, get on a good surface and get going.
Norv, has there been a team this year that's changed its defensive personality a little bit, try to do different things that are not what they normally do to try and counter what you guys had put up on tape?
Yeah, I think everyone has a new wrinkle because of Cam and the way they want to try to defend the multiple things we're able to do with him, and obviously some people had more success than others.
Norv, does the departure of CJ, does it change what you do offensively, or just you plug Cameron into that spot and kind of go from there?
Well, Cameron, he's really had a great 3 or 4 weeks practicing, and I think a lot of this had to do with we want to see Cameron and we want him to have an opportunity to play. So I think there'll be some things for him, and hopefully, we continue to have a good mix with him and all the other guys who can make plays.
With Cadet, how does he factor in? Is he just still kind of
feeling
his way?
He'll be. I'm sure he'll be inactive early, and we'll try to get him up to speed.